networking is probably where I'm going to get most of my clients, due to the nature of what I do, to the nature of who I am as well. I'm not somebody who finds it really comfortable to put myself out there on social media and put out lots of videos. That's not something that energizes me. But actually being with people on a one-to-one basis, so going to a networking event and chatting to somebody does. But walking into a room full of people absolutely doesn't. So I went to a networking meeting just before Christmas. There was about 100 people there, and it was everything that I expected it to be. And it was quite horrifying. But I decided for the first half of this year, I wanted to attend as many networking events as I could that made sense to me. And the goal initially was to just go. That's all it was. Because I went to the event just before Christmas thinking, okay, I'm going to go networking. I'm going to talk to loads of people, make loads of contacts, exchange loads of like business cards. But that was just way too much. So I decided to take my own advice that I would give to my coachees and like properly break it down. So I was like, I just need to go. I just need to go to a meeting. So I did. I went to a networking meeting and I was really nervous. And I was like, okay, so the next time I need to go and not feel nervous. So I did. The next time I went and I didn't feel nervous. I sat at a table pretty much on my own most of the time and chatted to the people next to me. But that was fine because I just needed to not feel nervous about it. And then the next time I was like, okay, so I got there a bit early last time, which meant I was hanging around. So next time if I get there on time, it means I'm not hanging around quite so much. And I made some connections with people and chatted to the woman who was running it, who asked me if I would do a talk at one of the next networking meetings. And I had a contact somebody who came over to me and said, actually, I could really do with your help at the minute. My business is growing and I'm struggling to delegate, so I need some leadership coaching. And so each time I'm going, I'm thinking, are these my people? Are these the sort of people I would want to work with? And potentially at the minute they're not, because I'm only signing up to free events while I'm learning. Because I don't want to have to be forking out £50 for a 3-course meal or whatever some of these networking events are. If they're not full of my people, or if I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm going to sit on the table on my own. So yeah, I'm not putting pressure on myself to do anything other than for the first 6 months, I'm just going to go and see how it is and use it as a bit of data acquisition.